Okay, I'm going to make a light bulb with light in it. First, I'm going to make the light bulb holder. So I've deleted the cube. I've now put a cylinder in there. Turn it to wireframe in edit mode. And I'm going to put a couple of loop cuts. Here we go. And I'm going to zoom in. And then I'm just going to highlight each area. Press S on the keyboard to scale. Grab this half, scale it a little bit more, something like that. Okay, and I'm just going to press E to extend it. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to render shader, and over here I'm going to choose a colour which is like a grey. So I'm just going to bring it down. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to make the bulb, so I'm going to throw in a UV sphere. I'll move that out of up here, and then I'm going to press S to enlarge it, scale it up. I want it quite big, and I'm going to turn off the cylinder off for the moment so it doesn't distract me. Again, wireframe, again edit mode, and I'm going to highlight areas. And again, I'm going to extend them by pressing E. I'm also going to scale them, pressing S. Okay, and I'm just going to pull this down, extend it a little bit, and then bring it in, scaling it. Okay, and then just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that will do. Right, okay, let's zoom right out. Going to highlight, no I'm not, I'm going to object mode, render shading, and then I'm going to highlight it and go down here, and I'm changing the render engine from Eevee to cycles, and make sure I press denoise. I'm then going to split my area up. Okay, there we go, and I'm going to pull this across a bit. Right, and over here I'm going to shade editor and create a new shade editor. I've got a principal BSDF. I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to go in there and add first a mix shader, and then I'm going to add a glossy BSDF. This gives me a lot of control, and then I'm going to put a refraction BSDF, and finally I'm going to put a frizzle. I'm going to plug these in to the mix shader, and then I'm going to plug that into the material surface. There we go. And if I turn this to render, you can see it's like got a glassy effect, and if I want to, I can change the roughness of it. Right, that'll do, I think. Right, I'm now going to turn on the cylinder again. Okay, I'm going to move those into position. Right, okay, now I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to rotate them by 180 degrees on the X. Same with the bulb. Okay, and then I'm going to move that down, move that up, just so it looks like a light hanging from the ceiling. I'm just going to move that around to get it into position. Okay, that'll do. There we go. Basically, I'll just move it a little bit more. There we go. Right, now I'm going to create the glow effect of the bulb. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add... I will do in a minute. I'm going to add another UV sphere. I'm going to move it across here, and I'm going to press S to resize it to make it smaller. I would do if I could do it. Oh, there we go. I'm coming down here, creating new, and I'll pick a colour like yellow for a start. But here, where it says principal BZF, I go up to emission, and it goes back to white. That's clever. So I'm now going to move it into the yellow zone. Right, Okay, now I go up here to compositing and say use nodes, and shift A to put a glare in, and here I can change it to bloom. Back here you can't see anything yet, go up here and say always, and then move this across and you will see it slowly glows. And then I'm going to place that inside the bulb. Okay, a bit too much there. I think I'm going to make it smaller as well. Yeah, make it smaller, and then move it into the center of the light bulb, and then over here at the strength, pull it out. There we have it. We now have a light bulb with a light in it. Oh, lit up. That's